Welcome to this special edition of The Host, where we take an inside look at your Lethbridge College Kodiaks. I'm your host, Tanya Plain-Eagle. Known to her coaches and her teammates for her hunger to win, this Lethbridge College Kodiak is doing everything right to make sure she is successful on the court. Jonathan Ginyard has the story.
Logan Monks, post for the Kodiaks women's basketball team, is in her first year with the club after spending last year with the St. Trojans in Calgary. A native of Cardston, Monks says the decision to leave the Trojans and join the Kodiaks was an easy choice.
I'm from Cardston, so I just wanted to come home and be closer to home, and so my family could come out and watch game days, so that's my main reason for being here.
It was coach Brad Caron who singled Monks out during the recruiting process and knew right away she would be an important piece to the team.
She was one of the girls that we needed to go after because we needed a post player that can bring, rebounding, some toughness, some speed.
Teammate Shantea Strebel says Monks brings much more to the team than just her offensive prowess.
She'll always be from the sideline, cheering me on. And whenever she passes it to me, she's like, "Shay, you can make this. You can make it." So it just really helps with confidence. She believes in her teammates 100%.
With the season half over, the team remains undefeated, and Karen's preseason assessment of Monks has been accurate.
She's somebody that brings a lot of intensity. She likes to win, and she fits into our program. So that was kind of what we wanted.
On top of Monks playing basketball, she is enrolled in the business administration program. She says balancing athletics and school can sometimes be challenging.
Try to shoot 2 hours a day, plus on top of my 2-hour practice. So between trying to get all my homework done, sometimes I basketball kind of comes my first priority, which is bad to say, but I have to put in my 2 hours so then I can perform better.
Monks is set to graduate college next year. However, before she finishes up her program, there is one goal that she would like to accomplish: to win a championship. For E! News, I'm Jonathan Ginyard.
Taking a look at the men's basketball team, we have one player who has won a provincial gold medal as well as a national bronze medal. He has high expectations to live up to, and Caitlin Wilson has the story.
It's picked up by Chaz Johnson, who nails it for two.
Basket after basket, Lethbridge College point guard Chaz Johnson is one step closer to following in the footsteps of his father. At a young age, Johnson was introduced to the game by his father, who happened to be a professional basketball player in Australia.
He hurt his knee, so he can't shoot as far out anymore, but he can still kick my butt in free throws.
Growing up in Spokane, Washington, Johnson was recruited to the University of Lethbridge to play for coach Dave Adams. After Adams left, Johnson found himself a new home as a Lethbridge College Kodiak. Coach Ryan Heggie says Johnson's strengths are key to the team's success.
He brings a lot of leadership to the team. He brings poise. He's a clutch player. He's good with his teammates. He's unselfish. He hits big shots for us. He's not afraid of the moment. He's not afraid to succeed or fail in that big moment during the game.
And succeed he did. During his first season with the Kodiaks, Johnson was named League All-Star and Canadian National Tournament All-Star.
I just got a lot of assists from throwing into Chris Mon or any of our wings, and they could make shots, and so I got a lot of assists, which made me look good. So thanks to them.
When Johnson's not playing basketball, he can be found studying for the wind turbine technician program.
Schoolwork comes first. Study during the day, get it done, all the tests done, and then practice at night. So it's just about time management.
Last season, Heggie says the point guard was instrumental in leading the Kodiaks to their gold medal finish during the provincial championships.
There's a few things you need to be successful with basketball. One is the point guard, and you need to have a big man and mix everybody else in there.
The team then went on to make their first appearance at the CCAA National Championships since 2009, where they finished with a bronze medal.
The ACAC Gold was a big accomplishment. It was a really cool experience, winning that and be able to cut down the nets and then just being the ACAC champ.
Currently, Johnson leads the Kodiaks in assists, rebounds, and scoring. He also leads the ACAC South Conference in steals and assists. He says the keys to his success are training, flexibility, and not staying injured. As for what comes next, Johnson says he might be headed overseas to play pro ball. But for now, he's enjoying life as a Kodiak, where he hopes to win another championship. For E! News, I'm Caitlin Wilson.
Johnson has been averaging about 15 points per game. We also have one Kodiak player who manages to balance his education, personal life, and his love for basketball. I had the chance to catch up with this Kodiak player. Juggling school, family, and basketball is not easy for one Kodiak player. Grady Taylor is in his third year with the Kodiak men's basketball team. The captain and power forward has been playing basketball since the young age of 4.
I love it. I love the guys I play with. That certainly helps. Loving the guys you play with certainly helps me want to play the game a lot more.
This is Taylor's first year as captain. Although he is working on being more vocal, Heggie says Taylor does lead by example.
It's hard work and hustle. Every practice. Doesn't take practices off for heart and hustle. And he's our heart and hustle guy throughout the game.
Along with Taylor's great intangibles off the court, Heggie says averaging 15 points a game makes Taylor a great asset to the team. Aside from being loved on the court, Grady also receives love from home. Having a wife and daughter at home, Grady says he couldn't be more grateful for the support he receives from his family.
My wife Carly is very supportive in what she does, and that's awesome. She comes to all the home games and as many away games as she can.
With his wife in attendance for each game, it gives Taylor the confidence to play harder. One of the hardest things about being on the team is the lack of time he gets to spend with family. Before each game, Taylor recollects himself by putting in the extra time with the ones he loves.
Whenever I have the spare time and my wife isn't working, I'll call her and just talk to her for 5 minutes, see how she's doing.
Currently enrolled in the Criminal Justice Policing Program, Taylor hopes that he could land a job with the local police service. After completing basketball, Taylor wants to focus on raising his daughter and hopes to continue building his family. The power forward looks to use his size as an advantage in both offense and defense. We now take a look at one more Kodiak player. Craig Kamba had the opportunity to catch up with one player who looks to bring his own unique style to the court.
As the Kodiak's men's basketball team whoop up into the new year, one player continues to perform steadily and has now for the last 5 years. Travis Butt. At 6'2", Butt's career started in Pigeon Lake, transferring over to a high school team in Lumbrick, Alberta, and finally ending up here at Lethbridge College in 2012. Averaging just under 15 points per game, Butt has proven to be a key point guard and the player for the Kodiaks and sits humbly in the background. Coach Ryan Heggie says Butt brings a different touch to the game.
He brings a unique flair of offense to our team, and he did from day one. He's a bit of a quirky kid, I'll be honest with you.
Described by his peers as a fun guy to be around, he proved them right, having a little fun during the interview. What benefits you most about playing basketball for the school?
Oh, I think it looks good on a resume, at least that's what they tell me, and I got nothing else. I guess it's fun sometimes.
Whereas many athletes spend much time conditioning and getting as much practice as they can, Butt had his own unique view on that as well.
I practiced a lot in my first and second year. I haven't really hit up the gym at all this year, but it comes down to a lot of confidence.
In addition to basketball, Butt is currently enrolled in business management at Athabasca University and general studies here at the college. He explained what attracted him most.
They're easy.
That's awesome.
If you're looking to find out more information on your favorite player or team statistics, check out their website at gokodiaks.ca. For this edition of The Bounce, I'm your host, Tanya Plain Eagle. Thank you for joining me. We now go back to the Val Mattioti Gym.